NBA Cup, Thunder advance to semifinals as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander scores 39, Luka Dončić sputters. It's not a complete revenge for their elimination from last year's NBA playoffs elimination, but the Oklahoma City Thunder got the better of the Dallas Mavericks on Tuesday. The Thunder advanced to the semifinals of the NBA Cup by stifling the Dallas Mavericks in a 118-104 home win. They will face the winner of the Wednesday's quarterfinal between the Golden State Warriors and Houston Rockets. The win started and ended as a mostly miserable day at the gym for Mavericks star Luka Dončić, which has become a recurring story for the Thunder, owners of the league's top defensive rating. The five-time All-Star finished the game with 16 points on 5 of 15 shooting. At halftime, he had only 2 points on 1 of 7 shooting with 4 turnovers. He made his numbers more respectable in the fourth quarter, but Dallas. If you like the video, support us by subscribing. Never got closer than 8 points to OKC. With their primary offensive engine sputtering, the Mavericks yielded far too much ground to the Thunder. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had one of his best games of the season with 39 points on 15 of 23 shooting with 8 rebounds, 5 assists and 3 steals, completely outplaying his superstar counterpart. Just overall, Gilgeous-Alexander is a great scorer. He gets his teammates involved and a lot of times it's hard to stop him, Dončić said after the game. Think at some point you have to send 2-3 players. It's amazing to play against a guy like this, the battles, it's fun. The Thunder entered the quarterfinal as the West's top seed by virtue of their performance in 4 group play games and looked the part as the conference's top dog. Despite still missing Chet Holmgren, they thoroughly outplayed the team that eliminated them in the Western Conference semifinals last year. They are now 2 wins from more than $500,000 each in NBA Giannis Cup prize money, but Tuesday was also another encouraging step for their bigger Magic to semifinals. The short-handed Magic were gamed Tuesday night. But ultimately, the firepower of Giannis Antetokounmpo and Damian Lillard proved too much to overcome. The All-Star Bucks duo rallied Milwaukee from an early deficit, then held off the Magic late for a 114-109 victory over Orlando in the first game of the NBA Cup quarterfinals. Milwaukee overcame an 18-point fourth quarter from Jalen Suggs that helped rally Orlando to a 107-106 lead with 40.1 seconds remaining, but Lillard scored 9 points in the final 52 seconds to help thwart the Orlando upset bid. With the win, the Bucks advanced to the semi-final round in Las Vegas, where they'll. If you like the video, support us by subscribing. They'll take on the winner between the New York Knicks and Atlanta Hawks on Saturday. A Magic team playing without its 2 best players is eliminated from NBA Cup play. Magic put up fight without stars. The Magic earned their place in the NBA Cup knockout round despite playing 21 of their 26 previous games without All-Star forward Paolo Banchero, who's been sidelined since October 30th with a torn oblique. Then when they got to Tuesday's knockout round, they played without breakout forward Franz Wagner, who suffered his own torn oblique in Friday's loss to the Philadelphia 76ers. For the Magic, that meant a starting lineup of Jalen Suggs, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Goga Bitadze, Wendell Carter Jr. and Tristan da Silva. With strong bench support from Moritz Wagner and Anthony Black, the Magic opened a 33-25 lead and kept Orlando competitive throughout. But the best 2 players on the court suited up for the Bucks and ultimately powered Milwaukee to victory. Antetokounmpo and Lillard combined to score 29 straight Bucks points during a span that stretched from midway through the second quarter through the last 2 minutes of the third. Milwaukee's defense clamped down in a third quarter that the Bucks won, 20-13, to take an 80-72 advantage into the fourth. Dame outduels Suggs in back-and-forth fourth quarter. But the Magic weren't done. They tied the game on multiple occasions in the fourth quarter before taking a 102-101 lead in the final 3 minutes on a shot by Suggs. Wendell Carter Jr.'s free throws then put Orlando up 106-103 with 1:13 remaining. But Lillard countered with a 3-pointer to tie the game at 106. He then answered a black free throw with a layup to retake the lead at 1-0. If you like the video, support us by subscribing. 8-107. Lillard added 4 free throws in the final 9 seconds to ice the game for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo led the Bucks with 37 points, 7 rebounds, 2 steals and 4 blocks. Lillard added 28 points and 9 assists while hitting all 10 of his free throws. He scored 13 in the back-and-forth fourth quarter, including 11 of Milwaukee's last 13 points. Bobby Portis Jr. was big off the bench, with 22 points, 10 rebounds and 4 assists. The Bucks overcame a sloppy night of ball handling as they turned the ball over 16 times. Suggs paced the Magic with 32 points, 9 rebounds and 4 steals. Black scored 17 and Wagner added 13 points and 3 rebounds off the bench. Stephen A. makes odd statement about possible Steph-LeBron pairing originally appeared on NBC Sports Bay Area. Stephen A. Smith has some strong opinions about LeBron James hypothetically joining Steph Curry and the Warriors. The ESPN analyst explained why he wouldn't want to see the Olympic teammates together in San Francisco. As a fan, visually speaking, LeBron with Steph Curry would be special, Smith said on Tuesday's First Take. I have no doubt about that. I don't want to see it because LeBron James does not deserve it, absolutely not. LeBron James does not deserve to be with Steph Curry, here's why, right there in LA. You won a championship in the bubble, I understand the next year you lost the first round. We get so caught up in the greatness of LeBron James the individual player, and he's on the Mount Rushmore all time, I get it. No shade there. But we get so caught up in the greatness as a player. If you like the video, support us by subscribing. Player that we don't pay enough attention to the power of his influence and the moves that he compels to make that serves to derail a franchise like he did in Los Angeles. Nah, you don't get to leave that and go to Golden State. Stay yo ass right there in Southern California with Anthony Davis and figure it out. While Golden State reached out to the Los Angeles Lakers about a trade last season, James reportedly had no interest. Given how well Curry and James meshed while winning the gold medal for Team USA in Paris, many around the league continue to speculate about the two sharing the court in the NBA. With the current NBA salary cap and luxury tax structure, a trade would require Golden State to part with much of its young talent and future draft picks. Considering James rejected previous trade overtures, it's unlikely he would want to depart from Los Angeles. The Lakers currently are mired in a slump, with a 3-7 record over the past 10 games. Los Angeles won the 2020 NBA Finals in the Orlando bubble but has made only one Western Conference final since. It remains to be seen if the growing frustration with continued mediocrity would be enough to make James want to his fourth NBA franchise. For Smith, James leaving the Lakers in a state of disarray would be in poor taste, though Warriors fans would disagree. Heat reportedly willing to listen to offers for Jimmy Butler, who may be open to a few destinations. We're approaching trade season in the NBA, and a star who hasn't been available for a few years could be on the market this winter. According to ESPN's Shams Charania, the Miami Heat are open to listening to offers for Jimmy Butler. The 14-year veteran, who is in his 6th season with the Heat, is averaging 19 points, 5.4 rebounds and 4.8 assists per game, and is shooting a career-best 55.7% from the field. The 35-year-old star has been a difference-maker everywhere he's been, but an NBA title still eludes him. That could be why his agent has reportedly indicated in league circles that Butler is open to being traded, though he won't go just anywhere. According to Charania, Butler's preferred destinations are the Houston Rockets, Dallas Mavericks and Golden State Warriors. Butler is a Houston native and would perhaps like to be closer to home, but all three teams he's reportedly approved as trade destinations are very competitive and currently above the play-in line. The Warriors, most notably, have been going through some changes lately, with longtime star Draymond Green voluntarily taking a bench role to give 22-year-old Jonathan Kuminga more consistent playing time. Charania also reported that teams have been informed that Butler intends to opt out of his contract at the end of the current season and become a free agent. He said back in October that he's not concerned with awards or max extensions anymore, and winning is all that matters. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe for daily